The day begins where palm oil is born, beneath the breath of the estate. Every drop of palm oil starts with a single, measured cut.
Harvest becomes cargo. Palm oil's journey turns from field to steel.
In palm oil production, even the loading is a calculation. The road out of the estate is the first conveyor in a palm oil system. Before palm oil becomes liquid, it becomes numbers on a scale. Traceability is the first quality control in palm oil extraction. In the mill yard, palm oil begins to move like an industry. Gravity and steel guide the first steps of palm oil processing. The mill's arteries pull fresh fruit bunches toward the heat of sterilization. For palm oil, precision starts before the first burst of steam. The harvest is sealed. Palm oil's transformation is about to begin. In palm oil mills, safety is the gatekeeper to speed.
The doors close, and palm oil's raw biology meets industrial heat. Under pressure and steam, palm oil's path is forced into order.
In palm oil mills, time is measured in pressure and patience.
When the switch turns, palm oil's next door opens with a sigh.
Steam carries away the wildness, leaving palm oil ready for release.
The vessel opens and palm oil feed steps into the factory's light. Clear!
Heat has done its work. Now palm oil must be separated from its bunch. In palm oil mills, a single switch decides the next transformation.
The drum turns like a clock, counting each bunch toward palm oil.
Separation begins. Palm oil fruit is freed by force and rotation. Once freed, palm oil fruit rides steel toward its first squeeze. Upward motion feeds the next stage. Palm oil is always climbing toward pressure.
Heat and mass gather. Palm oil is about to be worked from within.
The fruit is kneaded until palm oil can finally surrender. The digester hands it over. Now palm oil meets the squeeze of steel. Under compression, palm oil appears dark, hot, and alive.
From squeeze to pipe, palm oil moves forward. No pause, no mercy.
The palm oil mill doesn't sleep. It only changes rhythm.
Every step inside brings palm oil closer to its final form.
Behind the glass, palm oil moves like a living current. The mill's heart beats here. Palm oil pushed from machine to machine.
Palm oil doesn't flow by chance. It's driven, measured, controlled.
Before palm oil clears, the mill shakes out what doesn't belong. Palm oil must slow down so weight can fall away.
Pipes are the mill's language,
and palm oil is the message.
Heat holds palm oil open, so impurities can drift apart.
Given time and heat, palm oil separates from the burden it carried. Now palm oil is pushed into motion fast enough to clean itself. Speed becomes a filter. Palm oil cleaned by pure force.
The clearer the palm oil becomes, the quieter it sounds.
A mill runs on checks. Palm oil depends on what the eye catches.
To finish palm oil, the mill removes what eyes cannot see.
Even clean palm oil carries hidden air until vacuum pull it away. Under vacuum, palm oil becomes quieter, emptied of breath.
Palm oil is cleared one layer at a time, mesh by mesh.
Spin separates weight, so palm oil can rise above it. Before separation, palm oil must first become steady.
In palm oil processing, pressure is the hand that guides the split. The decanter turns waste into distance, leaving palm oil ahead.
Even the waste holds palm oil until recovery takes it back. Palm oil is never wasted. It's redirected with discipline.
Palm oil's clarity depends on temperature held in the narrow middle.
The final filter is the last gate before palm oil rests.
One glance can confirm what machines have promised. Palm oil made visible.
Palm oil is tracked like a product and treated like a promise.
Once stable, palm oil can be handled with precision, ready for the core line. Cleaned and stabilized, palm oil is ready for the mill's main rhythm.
With one press, palm oil enters the mill's controlled heartbeat.
The core line begins by removing the last traces that dilute palm oil's strength. Under vacuum, palm oil sheds what it cannot carry to the market. What leaves the palm oil is captured, proof that drying is real.
Palm oil becomes consistent when every pass removes the unpredictable.
The mill's core pushes palm oil into the zone where finishing becomes industrial art. Here, palm oil is shaped by valves that never tire.
Palm oil quality is built in the quiet moments of controlled circulation. Sensors don't guess. Palm oil either meets the line or circles back.
When palm oil is right, the system lets it pass without hesitation.
Behind every palm oil stream, a silent wall of logic keeps order.
Palm oil moves forward because the line's brain never looks away.
Even sampling is automated. Palm oil is checked without slowing the stream. A small bottle carries a big answer, whether palm oil is truly ready.
In the lab, palm oil is judged by numbers, not appearances.
Palm oil may look perfect until the instruments speak.
The smallest percentage decides if palm oil is ready to move on.
Palm oil is protected by chemistry, one drop at a time.
With approval, palm oil returns to the line without delay.
Released palm oil enters the final stretch, where precision matters most.
Palm oil becomes uniform when every line agrees.
A steady speed keeps palm oil steady in every tank and pipe.
Just an congenial, a gentle, continuous hiss, hip, whoosh.
Before the last step, palm oil is verified by eye and habit.
With one switch, palm oil is invited into its final container. The package waits because palm oil's story ends in something you can hold.
Every pouch arrives in place, so palm oil can enter without waste.
At last, palm oil takes the shape of a product.
The seal is the final promise, keeping palm oil safe from air and time.
Sealed and secure, palm oil moves forward without looking back.
Automation begins with weight. Palm oil must match its promise down to the gram.
The line doesn't trust guesses. Palm oil is confirmed by machine. In palm oil packaging, even the safety systems are tested while the line runs. Palm oil travels through invisible gates, guarded against what shouldn't exist.
The camera sees what humans miss. Palm oil, judged in milliseconds.
A batch code is a fingerprint, so palm oil can always be traced home.
Automation stacks palm oil with the patience of a machine. Before palm oil ships, the box is built like a tool. Once sealed, palm oil is protected for every mile ahead. The label turns palm oil into a shipment, ready for the world's demand.
The line narrows to one destination, palm oil stacked into readiness.
Precision isn't only inside the oil, it's in every step around it. Palm oil moves in patterns because logistics demand order.
A simple pallet becomes the foundation for palm oil's final journey.
The first layer lands, palm oil now built into a structure. Stability is engineered, so palm oil arrives intact. Layer by layer, palm oil becomes inventory.
Protection is added where the road would punish. Palm oil prepared for transit.
Tension becomes security. Palm oil held firm against motion. Wrapped in layers, palm oil becomes ready for storage and distance. A pallet label turns palm oil into a trackable unit of trade.
Now palm oil moves as a load, lifted toward the final approvals.
Before dispatch, palm oil must earn one last approval.
The final checks are simple, because palm oil cannot afford surprises.
One pouch is enough to represent the whole, if palm oil is truly consistent. Quality starts with what you can see. Palm oil sealed, labeled, and true.
Palm oil is verified by its trail. Every machine it passed remembered.
A sample is a witness. Palm oil must testify in the lab.
In the lab, palm oil is opened carefully, so truth isn't contaminated.
Palm oil leaves its package for the last time, only for proof.
Clear palm oil isn't just a look, it's a measurement.
Even when palm oil looks clean, the centrifuge finds what hides.
Palm oil is cleared when the last number settles into place. The signature is the final gate. Palm oil cleared for the road.
When QC releases it, palm oil becomes outbound without hesitation. Approved palm oil moves with confidence because the checks are complete.
The dock is the mill's last room, where palm oil meets the world. Dispatch begins on paper, even when palm oil is already packed.
Palm oil leaves with documents that prove where it came from.
With a seal number set, palm oil is ready to cross borders.
The final movement starts at the dock, palm oil crossing from factory to freight. Each pallet of palm oil is placed like a brick in a moving wall.
Loading palm oil is choreography, space, balance, and trust.
Restaurants turn palm oil cargo into a stable unit for the road.
The dock becomes a conveyor, palm oil moving in repeated certainty.
When the last pallet lands, palm oil's factory chapter is closed. A seal is a promise. Palm oil protected until delivery.
With a stamp and signature, palm oil becomes a moving contract.
The engine starts and palm oil leaves the mill behind.
Palm oil moves outward, while the mill keeps turning behind it. Stored or shipped, palm oil becomes stock, ready on demand.
The product looks simple because the work behind palm oil is not.
One last check, and palm oil is cleared into the world beyond the gate.
The road opens, and palm oil becomes part of a global supply chain.
Here it stands, palm oil finished, stacked, and ready to move.
Storage is a pause, not an end. Palm oil waits only briefly.
Every pallet that leaves carries the same story of palm oil's industrial path.
And this is how modern factories produce palm oil from start to finish.
Palm oil moves on, while the machines begin again tomorrow.